Hello, One Voice Ministries family and Lord of Hosts Church family. Guess what? We are live on construction site because we have some very exciting things that are happening today. And we wanted you to be a part of it because you guys have been such faithful followers. And we wanted to give you a heads up. But the big exciting thing is we have air conditioning units being installed today. So I'm going to have Terry, once this guy drives by, it's live, folks. So we have this is all kinds of activity inside our parking lot. But I'm going to have Terry pan over, and I want you to see how amazing, gigantic this air conditioning unit is. It is huge. It fits the entire bed of a semi-truck, which is, that's pretty cool. And I think that there might be another one. I was talking to Mark, our construction guy here, and he was thinking there's a couple other things coming. So that might not just be the only one that we have. I don't know, but it's really exciting. But that's huge. So we're really excited. They were just hoisting it or attaching all of the things to the crane. So hopefully while we're live, you'll be able to see it because that's what we want you to see, right? When it comes on. But while we're waiting for them to get it lifted, let's just talk about the building right now. Look at how beautiful that is from end to end, south to north. And fun fact about even the stonework that we had. I know Pastor Brenna's been showing us pictures on Sundays about the stonework. That whole side got up while we were at OTH. So how cool is that? Those stone guys, and it looks I think they were hand laying them too. So it's pretty cool. Whatever stonework people do, they're amazing. They just have such a talent and such a gift, which is awesome. So we love that. But the stonework came up. And then I also want to just share a quick fun fact about that awning. If you have not heard, this awning was actually something that Pastor Hank decided to do last minute because he didn't want people to come in if it's raining, because it's Nebraska, right? Raining, snow, whatever we have going on. He didn't want people to drive up to church and get poured on with their wives and their kids. And so Pastor wanted to add that, which I thought was really, how great is that? I don't want my hair wet. I'm in a hat, but whatever, it's not a big deal. I'm on a construction site. But anyway, so we're really grateful for all of the cool things that have happened. And as you know, construction projects, there's always changes. There's always things. We're excited for whenever the concrete is going to be laid for the parking lot. And let's just talk about the fact that since we've purchased the plaza, our parking lot has improved dramatically. We're not dodging potholes or anything like that. So we know that once this comes in, it's going to be even better. And I was just asking too, if you look across, there's all of these stakes in the ground that have pink tied to them. Those are going to be islands for green space. So if you look up in the other part of the non-construction site where there's trees, there's rocks, there's all kinds of greenery, we're going to continue that on down through this new area. So it's just going to be pretty. We're going to put LOH. We always like to do things nice, and it's going to be beautiful. So we're really excited about that coming in. Now Terry's my camera person, so if she has anything, if you have any questions or anything, she's going to be throwing them out to me. But Terry, let's just go for a quick walk down here so you can kind of see how this whole area is just laid out in general. So if you pan over even here, there's lots of amazing businesses that we have around here. But we're on the north side of the campus. So when we are declaring double, double, and double again, the whole declaration that we do every Sunday, we're speaking to this campus, right? This whole campus that God has blessed us with. So we're really excited about it. So this is the things that we have been declaring. So the word, the Bible says our words carry power. And when Pastor Brenda has us do all of these declarations, we're literally walking in the fruition of what we have been speaking and declaring. So I want to encourage you while we're talking about this, what are you wanting to double and double again over your lives? Look at this building and this whole campus as a testimony of the importance of declaring over your life. So I will agree with you as well, and doubling over your family, over your life, and over even your home. So if you're believing for things like that, we are in agreement with you on that. But I had expected that they were going to have this up a little bit sooner. So here we are. It's kind of funny because it's not funny, but they've been, the safety has been amazing. Watching these guys, they are very intricate in what they do and making sure that everything is right at the right times. I don't even know how heavy this guy is, but I mean, if he's on a trailer and being lifted by a gigantic crane like that, that's pretty big.
And so, Holly, we actually have Jackie from Ontario, Canada, it looks like.
Jackie, hi. Thanks for watching.
And she said it was so cool to come and see the Tabernacle in person during opening the heavens. So she was one of those that drove by.
Oh, Jackie, we're so glad you stopped by to see it. Oh, and when you come back, it's going to be amazing. We're so excited to have you. It's so fun.
Looks like we're getting really close here. We also have Dee from Silver Lake, Ohio. She says it's looking great out there. Can't wait to come to church again.
Ooh, yes, Dee. We can't wait for you to come in and see us. And make sure, like, if you guys were on social media, right? We do all of these lives. So when you come to church, you're going to see Terry and I and the whole social media team. So make sure you, like, pull us aside and say, hey, I watched the Facebook Live that you did for the construction. We would love to meet you anytime you're anytime you're in the building. We love the online audience.
Stacy says, good morning, ladies. Good morning, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. Good morning. We're so glad you're here.
Ray says hello from Illinois. He jumped on.
Hi, Ray. I like these construction guys are awesome. I just love them. I always wonder what they're talking about. Like, do you think they're talking about something like work related? I don't know.
We can move a little closer.
Should we move closer? Let's see if we can move closer. Yes, you have to use be super strategic in what you do if you're lifting this huge, heavy thing onto a roof over people's heads. Oh, that's a question. Roof or roof? What do you call it? Tell me in the comments. Is it roof, long O's, or is it roof? I don't know. I'm from Minnesota. Sometimes I say it weird too.
We also have Eileen from Maryland who just jumped on.
Yay! Hi, Eileen. And thank you.
And we have Robert from Welch, Oklahoma. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning.
We also had someone ask about giving, if they want to give to the Tabernacle.
Give to the Tabernacle. Go to lohchurch.org. And there should be a spot. I think it's up in the give on the menu, give, and then in the drop down is build the tabernacle. So you can go totally support this building of the tabernacle. It's beautiful, you guys. I've been here for 20 plus years. And so I remember Pastor talks about how he was praying for land, which we're getting the land, the Shiloh project, which is another side note that we're dealing with. But I remember praying for land. And then when Pastor came to the church and said, God told us we're going to buy this building, I was like, what? Holy cow, this is crazy. So it's really cool from somebody who started here praying for this to see it actually come into fruition and see what God has done. It's a huge testimony of you pray and then God answers you. And so it's really fun to see. And I was even walking the halls of the offices the other day and seeing some of the earlier renderings of the building. And I remember seeing those earlier renderings and thinking, oh, this is going to be beautiful. But let me tell you guys, the final project that we're seeing in front of us right now is way better than any of the renderings that we have done up to this, early on. So it's cool how, even the timing of it took time to get to where we're at today. And so we were able to really make the rendering so beautiful to what it is today. So, God's timing is always amazing and he wants the best for us, right? So, so we get to walk in what we've been praying and declaring for the longest time. It's really exciting. What other questions, guys, if you're following us or watching online, definitely ask questions. We want to give you as much of a tour as possible. And since we can't really go around this, my plan was I wanted to go around and show you HQ, but HQ is actually beyond, right around the corner, and HQ is the brick building, right? We'll use the regular words. The brick building is right around the corner this way past the crane and to your right. So that is where what we call HQ is. That's where a lot of our office staff resides. We have some office staff over here, as Pastor Brenda talks about, but we have a whole bunch of office staff that are over in the HQ building that you just helped us purchase a couple weeks ago. Was it in August, Terry? It was August, right? August 28th, I think, is when we got that. So there's been a lot of really cool things that have happened, if you've been following Lord of Hosts for any time. So I guess we could probably talk about this, the Dollar General, like this whole, like everything past here, has been what we've purchased so far. So it's really cool to see how the campus has just expanded and grown. And I don't know about you, when Pastor has been stepping out into all of these things, it gives me an excitement for whatever God wants me to do. Pastors have been so obedient to what God wants us to do, even if it's crazy, like buying all these buildings. And so it's really cool to, like, what Pastor's faith is, it helps me increase my faith in believing for whatever things that, God asks me to do as well.
So Holly, just remind us exactly what we're watching right now, because we have some new people.
Oh, great. We're so glad you're watching. Okay, so what we're doing today is we wanted to go in and do live and show you, we have an air conditioner unit coming on. And if you have been in Nebraska during the hot months, an AC unit is huge. So that's what we have going on today. We just wanted you guys to be a part of the excitement, because it literally, like Lord of Hosts office staff, it's been a bustle all morning about all of this stuff that's coming in. And even when we were watching, when this air conditioner unit came in, it's on a semi-truck bed, you guys. So it's like the full length of the entire semi-truck bed. That's how big this air conditioner unit is, and it's pretty awesome. And so when it pulled in the parking lot, we're like, is that it? That's huge. I can't even believe that would go on top of our building. But we have a good roof, you guys, that's going to hold it up there. So that's what we have going on right now. So they've been working. These guys have been doing an amazing job trying to get it all hooked up so it can safely be lifted by this huge crane to be put on top of the roof of the new tabernacle. So we've been having lots of excitement coming through this morning. And it was fun. Even before then, what was going on is they, like, all of our heating and electrical people were making sure everything was ready to go. I don't know what heating and electrical stuff they have to do, but I'm sure it's like plugging things in and making sure like the foundation is set for it to go be put on. We were even watching the crane as it was, they did like a test run. I don't know if that's what they were doing, but I assume that's what they were doing. But they literally did a test run to make sure that the crane could go to where it needed to go. So, I mean, it's really kind of fun to watch how they have been like making sure everything is perfect before they do anything. So it's taken a lot of time. Terry and I were just talking before we went live. We're like, how long is it going to take for them to do this? So it's taken them a while, and let's just talk about the fact that we're glad that they are, because to make sure they're being safe, right? We want everybody to be safe and compliant, and we don't want anything to happen, right? We plead the blood of Jesus, and let's keep it there. So yes, so all of these guys are making sure it's being safely lifted, and we don't have any problems.
So we just had Melanie jump on from
Melanie.
West Virginia. She said she's a newcomer to our ministry.
What? Oh, Melanie, we're so glad you're here. This is so great.
And Eileen said she's praying not only for the tabernacle, but also for Shiloh as well.
Oh, thank you, Eileen. We're so excited about Shiloh.
I love that.
This is so fun. Keep the questions coming, you guys. We love to hear what you're looking at. And if you want to learn more, if you want to give to the Build the Tabernacle, you totally can go to lohchurch.org and then select the give option in the menu, and there's a drop down that says Build the Tabernacle. So that's how you can support this. So we're really excited about what God is doing on this campus.
Eileen said AC is necessary.
Yes, for real, Eileen. Yeah. So we talked about it, OTH, where you have, we had all of those lion roar blankets. You can bring them to Lord of Hosts at the new tabernacle. We'll probably need them. So bring your blankets if you have them, the lion roar blankets. If you're going to ask a question, is the merch ready from OTH online yet? Not yet, but it's this close. We'll let you know. Make sure you follow us, like you have your notifications turned on. So when we do post that the merch is ready, you are like right in line and you get the notifications, because we anticipate that our merch is going to go fast. So, Okay, oh, there it goes. Yay!
Oh, and I see Warren over here. He's praying over the load. He said, Lord, protect the lift of the air conditioning units in Jesus' name.
Yes, thank you, Warren. And look at that truck, like, pull out from underneath it. We got you guys. Ah! This is so exciting. Okay, so the guy that's touching the AC unit right now, that's Ken, you guys. Do you know Ken? Ken is one of our guitar players. He also works for the company that's helping install it. So when you see Ken in the guitar pit, he also does AC. How fun is that? That's pretty fun.
Someone asked, who's the first guest going to be in the new tabernacle?
Ooh, that's a good question. Who would you want to be the first guest? I don't know. If I was pastors, I want to be there for a while. I don't know if I want to give up my... Just kidding. That is a good question. Put in your requests. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. That's a great question. We were just talking about OTH, so if you join us online for OTH, will you tell us what your favorite memory is? We would love to know what your favorite speaker was, what your favorite message was. I was really excited about the prayer time that Pastor Brenda, for her session on that Saturday morning with the prayer clause. Just because it was so nice to actually like go to a big conference and have hands laid on you. Like that's a lot of logistics, but Pastor Brenda was passionate about making sure that she could have the pastoral team lay hands on people. And two, if you missed like being there in person, they actually have the prayer clause that they prayed over. They had made sure that they had enough extras for our online audience. So I think I'll have somebody put a link in there. So if you can get your cloth for free, that was there. And I did hear that they are shipping international as well. So if you, I'm sorry, I can't remember what her name was, from Ontario. So if you wanted one over in Canada, you can get one. So go get your prayer cloth if you missed that special service. Go get that link.
So Lauren said, this is so cool. It's awesome that we're sharing this online. They love seeing the progress.
Oh, yes, Lauren. We're so glad you're watching. And thank you for supporting us and encouraging us with that. It's fun to have you guys joining us. Then we can like talk to you too. I know our moderators are really passionate about you guys, as our pastors are. That's what we're here for. That's why we do Facebook Lives. That's why we do things like that, so you can feel part of the ministry and your church. This is your church, you guys.
Char said she looks forward to being able to see it one day.
Oh, Char, we hope you get to visit us soon. Where are you from, Char? We'd love to know. I bet we could get a little bit closer now that we know where it is. These guys are doing an amazing job getting this up here. Any guesses on how heavy that sucker is? I don't know. That looks pretty heavy.
We got Warren watching from Homeland, California.
Hey, Warren. Oh, my goodness, California. We've just been praying for you guys. We're glad you could tune in. I'm curious for you guys watching us right now. How long have you been online, members? Or how long have you been following us? I'm just curious. And if so, have you guys signed up for eChurch? We have the e-members. So if you are tuning in from we've had California, Maryland, Ontario, you guys, if you have not been a part of the e-members, you totally should be, because you actually have like your own portal, and we have a word of the week, a member of, or a staff member of Lord of Hosts. Every week, there's always somebody that's updating what we call word of the week. So it's just a weekly encouragement for you. So if you have not signed up to be an e-member, you need to be an e-member, because there are so many fun benefits that you have by being an e-member. And I know we had a lot of requests last night during prophetic school, that people were asking about a 242 group for e-members. And let me just tell you, Pastor Brendan talked about the fact that we get lots of ideas and we want to do something like that. It's coming. We're working on it. We don't know when it's coming, but we pastors do have a passion for helping create an e-member 242 option. We're working on it. It takes a while. It's logistics, right? And we trust our pastors with the logistics of it. And it's a lot. It's like a whole new ministry. So we're working on it. But in the meantime, you can still become an e-member. Go to lohchurch.org. There's actually a pop-up that comes up that says become an e-member. And so then you can just sign up. It's super easy, you guys. Oop, I'll walk out of the way.
So we have Eileen, who said that she's been a member with us for 18 months.
18 months. Yes, it is an air. We just have somebody driving by that he's like, is that an air conditioner unit? I want that at my house. Well, that would definitely blow your AC out of the water if you have it at your house.
We have Pearl, who tuned in from Alberta, Canada. Thanks for watching,
Hey, Pearl. We're so glad you're here from Canada. Pastor has so many powerful prophetic words about Canadians. Like what God is doing in the country of Canada is amazing.
Warren said he's been watching for the last year and has been very blessed by LOH.
Oh, awesome. We're so glad, Warren, that you have been able to connect with us. So if you've been with us for a while, tell us, how did you hear about Lord of Hosts? We have lots of people that, when I was talking to some people at Opening the Heavens, we had a lot of people that found us through Flashpoint. But I'm also just curious how else you found us and how you found our pastors. Oh, goodness. You're definitely very careful with how this is all going.
And we have Dee that said that she got to actually shake Pastor Hank's hand and meet Pastor Brenda when they were at Flashpoint Live in New Albany, Ohio.
Ooh, nice. That's awesome, Dee. I'm so glad you were able to be there for their meet and greet.
Oh, yeah, I heard this right. I built the curve. I'm watching this. You do this on TV, maybe.
I don't know if you heard that guy when he walked by. He said, I built the curbs, so I want to see this.
A lot of excitement.
There's a lot of excitement. If you're building curbs, you're showing up to look at the AC unit. I think that's so awesome. These guys are awesome. There is such a talent and a skill that is needed for construction workers, and the team that does it, it's amazing. You guys are incredible. Hasn't been put down yet. So at some point, somebody's going to have to go up there and unhook the straps. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody go up there, but I'm sure there's somebody up there. I don't know. Terry, wow. You know what? Since they're done, should we just walk? Let's walk around and look at the HQ building. We can at least give you one more tour. Since it's almost done, we might as well give you one more tour before we wrap up. So if you have any other questions, keep sending them our way. We'll get them figured out. So for reference, we're on the north side of the building. And so if you look that way, we have a Shirley's Diner, which is a great restaurant. We love them. They're amazing. And then we have a Burger King. That's right over here. So when you come in, a lot of times, if you ask somebody in Omaha where Lord of Hosts Church is, we'll usually say it's by the pizza machine or by Shirley's Diner, because they're both well known in the city of Omaha. So that's usually what we try to for a point of reference as far as where this building is located. Okay, so now we're on the north side of the building. There, ta-da, is the brick building. That is what we call HQ. That is where our offices are. I think we have a U.S. Bank and Edward Jones and a call solution on top of a lot of our staff that is inside of this building. And it's all because of you guys' faithful support for helping. You know, Pastor says, God told me to do this. And then there's so many of you that really just come in and lift up our pastor's arms and say, yes, we'll help you with that. And so it's all because of you that we've been able to make this campus what God has called us to do. And so we're so incredibly grateful for you. And if you want to learn more about the Tabernacle or anything else that's going on at Lord of Hosts, go to lohchurch.org and get all of the details. So we have the AC unit being installed today. So if you joined us now, if you just joined us now, that's exactly what we're doing for live. So we'll be wrapping this up, and we will plan, I'm going to try and go live next week, hopefully, and we'll go see if we can get a tour of inside of the building. So if you have any questions or any specific areas you want to see inside the building, just put them in the comments. Even if you're watching this after we're done with our live, put them in the comments, and I will go through them, and we will pull them out, and we'll do it next time we go live. So we will see you guys. Is it Sunday? It's Thursday right now. So we'll see you guys Sunday. Live stream, go on onevoicetv.net to catch the live stream, and we will see you next time. Have a great day, guys.